Self-confidence is something everyone seems to want, but not many people stop to think what self-confidence actually is. Before we can even talk about boosting self-confidence, we need to discuss the nature of self-confidence. Let's now break down the meaning of self-confidence. Confidence is how sure you are that a future thing will happen. For example, if you're 100% sure that a particular horse will win a race, you may bet a large amount of money on that outcome without breaking a sweat. After all, you feel as if you have nothing to lose. On the other hand, if someone asked you to invest money in a venture that had a 50% chance of losing all your money or doubling it, the chances are you'd be much more hesitant before jumping in. Our level of confidence about something, therefore, has a very noticeable effect on our behaviour. High confidence in an outcome means a few things. We don't hesitate before agreeing to something or doing it. We don't think very hard about something before doing it. Now, one important thing to remember is that there is a big difference between how confident we feel about something and the actual chance our expectation is true. The guy who bets it all on a sure thing, only to lose every time, was very, very overconfident. The lesson to take home here is that how confident you may feel may not be in line with reality. So that's confidence in general. If we extend the concept to our own self, its meaning shifts to how sure you are of yourself. Now, most people have self-confidence in particular areas. You may, for example, be a very good musician and feel comfortable about performing in front of strangers. But when it comes to public speaking, you lack the self-confidence to step out on stage. On the other hand, it's entirely possible to be generally self-confident. For example, if a person trusts in their own intelligence and problem-solving ability, they may feel confident that they can master or perform a range of actions, even ones that they've never tried before. It's also possible for the opposite to be true, that a person generally doesn't trust in their own abilities and therefore doesn't try the things they really want to do. At its core, therefore, your level of self-confidence is linked to the beliefs you hold with regard to yourself. Beliefs are not something we are born with. Beliefs are something we form through learning and through life experiences. Beliefs can be changed, and that's the key fact you should remember when it comes to self-confidence. So to summarise then, your confidence comes from what you believe about yourself, your abilities and your identity. If you can change what you believe about yourself, then it follows that you can change how self-confident you are.